You see, evil triumph when few good men keeps quiet. I was listening to the reply to the post of all these loan criminals. I was listening to the comments, and I find out that loan company have started hiring people to comment in their favor. And one was telling me, you are sounding like VDM now. You should stay on your lane, how you are lashing the women, so that we'll have you as a member. Please, I don't need you as my follower. There's one thing you don't know about me. I'm not lashing on the women. I just want women to repent and be nice to their husband so that their marriages will be secured. I detest evil with passion. I hate evil. I hate evil because how can a grown person be saying that two wrong can make it right? How can a grown-up person be commenting, like trying to instigate that two wrong can make it right? You say if the lady should go and pay her debt, and start coming here to look for assistance. My brother, you are wrong. You're 100% wrong. I don't want to be replying. I reply people through my words. First, how can you borrow money to unemployed youth? Somebody who don't have work. Even go and check the federal government this thing, school lending. This thing they say that you can be borrowing to be paying school fees. Do you know how many years they put for the person to repay? Why don't they say we'll give you school fees to pay now? If you don't pay next week, next month, next this thing, we'll start giving you interest. But they give long time to pay. So which loan company does that? If not a Shylock loan company and criminal loan company? Okay, how now is a loan company editing a nude picture and putting their borrower's face on it to shame the person? Do you know what it's called? It's called cyberbullying. It's called cyberbullying. Once you borrow somebody that is underage money or somebody who is unemployed, it's stamped as a bad loan. It's a bad debt. And it should be wiped off. If you don't know, no. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm talking with common sense, which is the right sense. Go and borrow money to traders, business people that have something they're doing, that have collateral. Why are you borrowing money to students? And you're not giving them long time to pay. You borrow them short period and say, if you don't pay so time, you will do this. And somebody is coming to tell me, I'm standing like video, that I should be on my lane. Let me tell you, my lane is to stand on the truth. I am born to stand on the truth. My lane is to stand on the truth. If somebody borrowed you money and he did not pay, are you going to kill the person? Are you going to blackmail the person by putting a nude picture and editing the face of the person to put there in order to shame the person? What you are doing is criminal. You are blackmailing the person. It's more criminal than the borrower. There's no law that says any borrower should be crucified. I hope you know. There is no law that says any borrower should be put to jail or should be blackmailed or threatened. What I know is that if somebody borrow money and the person is unable to pay, you go and report to police. Police will take the person to court, and court will ask the person, how are you going to pay? And the person will state how he's going to pay or how she's going to pay. Now, you don't want to take the girl to court. You don't want to take the girl to police. What you are doing is to stay online and be doing what they call cyberbullying, editing a naked picture of somebody else, and you are carrying a face of somebody's child to put there, a girl. If that girl commits suicide or enter into deep depression, you are culpable. So stay there. Loan company, don't go and do your homework well and see and know how to salvage all this mess you are putting everybody into. Stay there and be hiring people to come and comment on my post. Let me tell you, I will fight back. I will talk more of you. It is wrong to take a carnal knowledge of a young person. That is the same way it is wrong to take advantage of our youths that are unemployed, that are still students. What is the basis of the loan? Are you borrowing that person money to pay school fees? Are you borrowing that person money to pay house rent? What is the borrowing for? To take drugs. You are instigating our youth into going into drugs, and you are coming here to rant and say, why don't they go and pay this thing? My brother, let me tell you what you don't know. Go and read very well about menace to society. These kids, they will borrow that money, and when they are not unable to pay, what will they do? They will start robbing. And I pray that you will be a victim of their robbery. They will take arms. You know violent crime is synonymous with kids because they don't know what it takes to commit crime. Somebody like me, would I start going to armed robbery? Would I start going to farm robbery? I cannot jump so high. I cannot run so fast. I am not under drugs, so I will prefer to stay like this. But those kids you are pushing into robbery, into drug taking. When they start, it's you that will start to cry here, because they will take arm and start robbing you to pay the loan company, the loan shark. We are talking that something that is happening in society is bad, and you are talking every time you people will blame government. So what hand does government have in this one now? What hand does government have in this one now? You'll be blaming president, you'll be blaming everybody, you'll be blaming everybody for everything. But you as a person, why can't you do a good thing? And you're telling me to concentrate on my lashing women. I'm not lashing women. I'm correcting their stupidity. If they like, they learn. If they don't like, we'll chase them away. They go to their father's house and they will remain unmarried. It's my love for African tradition and to preserve African marriages. That is why I'm dishing out these things, so that people will see danger and apply caution and start respecting their husband and start accepting that man does not cheat. That man is just showing his royal oath. That a man is meant to marry many wives. Though if he chooses to be with you alone, you thank God and treat the man well. If you disrespect the man, he fuck you out of the road. Who are you, bunker? And you are coming to tell me, my brother, go and ask of me very well. Oh. I fight against social injustice. That is who I am. Even when I'm in school, I belong to the group that fights against social injustice. If you're a wicked man, if you like be a billionaire, you're a stupid man before me. If you're an evil man, if you like, go and see my bead I'm selling. Why am I selling bead? This bead is to destroy witchcraft, to destroy native doctors, evil native doctors, occultic people, to destroy evil people in the city. That's what I'm selling. That is it. So do you think I'm here to mix word with anybody? I have also invented a broom that will wipe even entire evil person's family. So if you think I am here to pacify you or to make you laugh or to talk about women and you do this thing, then I will leave the problem I see, because they don't come to you to cry on your shoulder. Do you know how many people that have complained to me? So I will tell them this thing. Too wrong that does not make right. I already advised them it's wrong to take a loan, but who are you advising? Are you advising a mature person? Are you advising a teenager that does not know his or her left right or her left right? And you are trying to sound political correct that if you borrow, you must pay. Anybody that borrow must pay. But what does the law say? If you borrow and you did not pay, what happened? You will get the law enforcement agency. Why are you editing a naked picture? You are now a criminal. And it shows that your intention of borrowing is evil. Because no corporate organization, no corporate bank and corporate loan company will to stoop so low in sharing people's nude. It's called blackmailing. It's called cyberbullying. You are just a criminal, a bunkum, a useless fool, animal. Like I said, we'll be seen in court. We'll be seen in court. Anybody that's borrowed money and did not pay, sue the person to court. Call police to arrest the person. Police does not drive fund. Police will package the person and put to court. Then let courts decide how the person will pay. And let me see if courts will decide with interest. Let me see if court will say you are borrowing, you are owing 100,000. You will be paying with interest of 1 million. The only thing court can say is, if the borrowing is with good intention, because the borrowing is not with good intention. The borrowing is with intention to stay, to defraud, obtaining by trick. That is the intention of the borrowing. Because you cannot borrow money to somebody that you know that he cannot pay you. What do you mean? You think everybody is a daft and fool like you? You are just a 419. Obtaining by trick. That's what you are doing, because look at me, come and give me a loan. But you will refuse. You go to children, you give children loan that are unemployed, that don't have way to pay. I said the federal government have opened some portal for some people in the private, in the public university or some schools to access fund to pay well. Go and look at the years they will pay. They said they will pay when they are employed, when they start working. But you don't want them to pay when they start working. You want them to pay now. So where would they pay from? Where would they pay from? They don't have anywhere to pay from. What they will do is to start robbing you and robbing me. But me, I pray that they will start robbing you so that they can pay up their loan. You are instigating crime in the society and you want to sound political correct. You are finding easy prey to cheat. Go to business people, because business people know the nitty-gritty. Business people know about bad debts. They know that any borrower have not committed offense. And any borrower is given liberty to pay whenever. But you will not go to them. But you go to children, and because you know you have done something wrong, you start to detonate picture. Are you not a criminal? Are you not supporting a criminal? You that is commenting that, are you not supporting a criminal? Are you not destroying this? You are a destroyer, you are an evil person. And it's some people like you that my bid will buy. It's you, some people like you that will come against because you are evil Melodia. Am I supporting anybody to borrow? No. The harm had been done. But how can we resolve this thing? Can we resolve it by sharing nude pictures, blackmailing kids, adolescents, young people? My brother, if now your daughter or your son, they did in such place and put it online, would you be commenting such? After all, what is good for the geese is good for the gander. Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Idiot cable. Bunkum. Damn you, animal. Look at what you are commenting. And you think if you are telling me that, I will just chicken out and say, oh, I don't want to deal with that. My brother, I can do anything I want to do. I can sell anywhere. Who tell you that I want your following? No, let's come about it. Who told you I want your following? I don't want your following. You think I'm entertaining you? Okay, you don't know me. As of me, I'm a billionaire. By following me, am I making money? I want to ask you, by following me, am I making money? And if I want followers, it's useless, idiotic followers like you. Fuck off my page, motherfucker. So